Hello everybody and welcome back to Cronos, the New Dawn. We're at the Abbey. We're looking for well, we're trying to get through this church door, but we're looking for this nun who might be the voice talking to us, unfortunately, who sounds pretty evil. We need the 3 parts to go through this door. And it's clearly a puzzle. We're going to have to rearrange those around. But we're headed through the cemetery, which we kind of came through to begin with. There was a cat in here. We got everything in there, so we're headed down here now. Oh, great. Of course it wasn't real. I should have known. Just wasted a shot. Well, I knew the other guys weren't real, but I thought that he was, so... I did reorganize the inventory a little bit, but the chest inventory anyway. Have all the weapons together and all that. We're about to have a joyous time, clearly. That's right, I gotta take that. Alright, well, that was awful.
Everything left here has become its opposite.
Again, if I had the better melee, that probably would have gone over without wasting as much ammo. Okay. Is there... Yes, there is. I don't even know where the hell it's going. Hold on. Oh, it is going over here, okay.
Here to rejoin with the others? No. No. This one is different. We can feel it. What sacrilege have they done to you, child? Has the arrogance of the fallen
How are they talking to me? I just don't understand.
only your body, but your mind too?
Down in the catacombs. Okay, so see in there a little bit. The calling. Heavenly Father, during these dark and trying days, I seek your strength and guidance. Father Wozniak is sinking deeper and deeper into his darkness. Not only did he lose his sight, but his mind became unclear and weak. I was delegated to look after him. Every night I bring him bread and water. God in his generosity has also given me a stomach strong enough that I am able to wash his deformed body and clean up his room. While I'm at it, he tries to give me instructions and messages to pass on to the sisters. Some of the things he manages to cough up are hard to understand. Others are hard to believe. Many of them I have to straighten and correct. I feel the illness has taken away his former strength and made him sentimental. I feel sorry for this old priest. However, I know that no hidden divine plan is to be found in this. This old fool was simply imprudent. I will not be like that. I will finish his work. Amen. Okay, so we have that. Okay, so we got that energy. Okay. Let me guess, I'm gonna have to shoot this, right? Because that door is gonna not open. There's gonna be a door over here and it's not gonna open if I... see this door would remain closed unless I shot that off. Military radio, that's good. That one's a big one. And this one that's for 3,500. Well, that's what I said earlier, right? That these are people put in android bodies. Oh, that one running around. Because that's what I thought, right? Is that like... The idea is that, they're androids, but they have, like... I think this is the way to go. They have, the minds of people in them. I think they're part of the collective. And, like, I think the people that are put into the androids, right, they're probably, like, people that did something wrong. In the past. Leading up to this, something. Fire and light. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. My last confession was yesterday, and it's hard to tell now, really. I feel that still my heaviest sin is doubt. Almighty God, I know you are guiding me, sending signs to test me and strengthen my faith. Yet I falter, for this path of trial and tribulation is not how I envision unity in Christ. But since the world is ending, apparently this is how it's meant to be. It's just that, however naive it is, I always imagine fire and light. Maybe it is what's still in store for us. Maybe the light will come. We hope it does. We are sorry for these and all our sins. Alright, let's see here. Check my inventory to see how much space I have left. Still have 2 spaces, so that's good. Ah, the child, there it is. Alright, so we need a handle, some kind to lift that. Well, let me look around first before I do anything. So we need a handle for this one too. We have this. Which is probably going to lead us to something upstairs. Yeah. Okay, so... Okay. Oh boy. Yep. Oh, you fucking missed. Ow. I need to make a big one. Oh. Oh, fabricate. Oh, that's the only item I haven't fabricated. Alright. Okay, well. That was a bit stressful. I'm getting a little... Should I say the word is brazen in terms of trying to kill enemies? I'm trying to, like, reserve ammo, but I'm also trying to, like, kill the easier enemies with melee. I'm actually going to use that as well. Help. Full. Oh, I guess they weren't there. Just their arms are, though. Okay, third core. I think that's third core, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and sell military radio. Sell the cartridges. 10,000. Yeah, I'm close, so I might as well just save it for now. What do you mean? I don't have that item. You mean because I have them in here? That the idea? Alright, okay, so... I think I'm actually gonna do suit integrity. I was gonna do resource limit, but I think I'd rather do suit integrity. one of those. Both of those as well. Okay, there's the lever. Let's drop save. Yeah, I gotta listen to this now.
It seems that my target was organizing a kind of humanitarian refuge in this place. When the change began to manifest, everyone was welcome here. Despite the common knowledge about the process of change, people were still in direct contact with each other. There was no fear. They gave the impression that they were waiting for something. They were preparing for it, and being coordinated. Initial investigation confirms that it was my target that was at their head. Such is our calling.
Into the World Society. Yep. Alright, so first of all, let me grab this. A piece of statuette made from gold. So this is the child. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick this. I'm gonna stick these in the. I'm gonna stick this one in the chest for now, because this is just for the front door. I don't need to be carrying it around with me. I need to get 2 more as well, so we're just gonna stick that in there for now. We have 2 ways that we can go, which is that way and this way. Let's try this way first. Him through the door. Ah, for fuck's sake, I didn't see that one. Seriously? Hello? Just wasting ammo. Guess I should just probably fucking aim this at every single one of them. Shoot that one, I'm too far away. Alright. Thanks for giving me, you know, sometimes it's like the boxes, they give me shit, and like, that's the worst part of it. let's open this up. Way to go. Like, when I get handgun ammo, that's great, but like, I hate getting carbine ammo because I have no use for it. The disclosing. Today, 2 nuns came to see me, Sister Zofia and Sister Kinga. We want to see the body, sister, they said. The faithful demand to see it. And they know you keep it under lock and key. How pathetic of me. I thought I'd be able to keep a secret, but news spreads quickly and eventually everyone under the roof of our abbey discovered that my father had entrusted something to me. The faithful and the sisters take him as the angel of doom. He's here to take us to heaven because the last days have come, they cried. Indeed, they have come, but I had to rebuke them for their fantasies and superstitions. My father's affairs have nothing to do with what the Lord is preparing for us. I told them that they must not get carried away by imagination and cheap sensations. I told them to pray. I told them to read the scriptures. They, however, insisted. We also want to see him, they said. Do you have to keep secrets from us too, sister, they said. I told them that my loyalty to my Father in heaven is stronger than any of my earthly ties. I showed him to them. Without that, we wouldn't become unanimous. Who's him? The Pathfinder? It's all become like a bunch of religious bullshit now. I have a feeling this is a big loop, so... Oh shit. See, again, it's like, the problem is that you don't, like, reach out very far when you do the melee, right? So, like, you end up kind of just hitting them. You need to be like right up on him. That's like the thing about killing these guys with melee is like you have to be basically just standing right next to them. 'Cause it's not, you don't have like a reach. There's no reach. Okay, there's a trident. Really? A core? Yep. Of course. I'm just gonna discard these. All I'm doing is selling them anyway. Really getting blurry, that. Every time she speaks, it's getting blurrier now. Yeah, I have a feeling these fuckers are getting up. Oh, that's the fuse.
The fight is now in its third day. I am trying to hold my position. I had to seal the passage in its back room. Here are my conclusions after a preliminary battle analysis. The behavior pattern of the orphans populating the area is highly unusual. They seem to act more consistently, in coordination, as if commanded. They become exceptionally aggressive in response to the attempts to approach the Abbey's inner courtyard. Once rearmed, I move into battle. This place must be destroyed. Such is our calling.
Arbalist ammo as well. Well, let's fucking go up here, because there has to be... This has to, like, loop around so that we can get back to the save room. Oh yeah, it loops around to this save room, okay. So let me stick the trident in there. Put that in there. Let's put this in there. Let me just go back down and get these. Well, what I need to do is I need to go back around to the other side, because there was that other side down there as well. That other door that I didn't open. So I need to go back down there and do that as well. There's the fuse. Alright, energy slate. Camera. Put the arbalist bolt away. That's a whole other thing. Alright, so we'll just go back down. It could just be a side area. I mean, it was really like a 50-50 chance. I thought maybe that it was going to lead us back around. Then we'd have to go through the other side down there. Yeah, I do think that like each level is unique in itself. Like we had a hospital, we had the steelworks, we kind of had like the apartments and like the town and stuff. And now we have kind of the church and abbey and all that. Because one of the things that I really dislike sometimes are games that that kind of reuse the same areas. To like you go back to the same area again and again. I don't know if this would have been a shorter trip if we had gone the other way, but yeah, we got to go through over here. I like when like every like level is kind of different, and there is like a uniqueness to where we're going. See that, but. Really? Through the fucking box? Alright, I'm gonna make that. Can store some in the chest. So yeah, this was just a side room. I probably should have checked this first. But then again, I'd be able to carry even less, so. But see, the lever disappeared with that, so we're not going to be using it anymore. And as you can see, we still have the bolt cutters, which means the bolt cutters are still in use. Again, the only item that really consistently is getting used the entire time. The entire game, you're using it. And again, like I mentioned in the last part, that's the one thing that I would say you should never get rid of. No matter how many inventory slots you have, be it fucking 4 or 12, keep those in your inventory, because you're gonna want to, you're not gonna want to be caught in the middle of an area and have to run back. forgot where I'm going here. Syria. That's like, you know, this game already kind of has like slow I think I missed this. The revelation. Blasphemy twists the faces of my sisters and brothers. Even though they have lost their sight, they still see in this thing a being sent here from heaven at the end of time. They got lost. They went crazy, but my mind is still clear, and so shall it remain. I'm not gonna let the golden calf that my father's lackey dragged in here ruin everything I've worked so hard for. Everything I had to do and all the weaknesses I had to overcome. It won't be in vain. For it was me that the Lord spoke with, a great number of voices. They all must submit to my thoughts. They won't smother me. If that were to happen, all is lost. That's not why I waited for this day. That's not why I prayed for it. A mother shall be the head of the changed church. Mother. But yeah, anyways, I was saying you don't want to get caught without having the bolt cutters, because then you got to run back, and the traversal's already slow enough as it is at points. You know, running back through these areas like we just did, for example. So there are quite a few travelers that have come through here. But the one that they're talking about must be the Pathfinder. Alright, so let's go ahead and throw the core. Let me have this Arbalest bolt. I didn't know that those didn't stack. Because I put that up here with this, so. Okay, so we have 13k now. Oh yeah, I'm gonna stick that in there. I can upgrade the shotgun. Let's increase the clip as well on this. 4. Alright, and then, so I have 2 cores, I need 1 more. Probably increase suit integrity again. What do I want to go for? I think maybe just going for stability next is the cheapest. Then again, charge speed would be pretty good as well. Okay, well let me go ahead and save since I've done all that. We have 2 of the 3 items. Where's that from? Is that from the roof here, or from this building? Alright, well. Oh, ripped. That was not very nice of you. There's a shotgun there. See, like for example, we have the bolt cutters here. You have to run back and get the bolt cutters again. Wow. That's a lot of energy, like 1,000 energy. No cores. I mean, we're not going to find any more cats or anything, but no cores. But I would like to get at least one more core, because I have 2 of them now, so... Or no, I have 1, I think. I can't remember. I'd like to be able to upgrade something. Like, one more thing to upgrade would be nice. The hell was that? Alright, we got some anti-grav. So there's something in there. Alright, there's a core. Worth it. Let me go back and see if I have 2 or 3 cores. Because if I have 3, then I can upgrade something else. But I think I only have 2. For me, I really feel like the need to upgrade the suit the most. Like the pyre and the torch, those are like a lot less for me. Oh no, I have 2 more. Alright, so let's do... Do I run to though? Yeah, I'm gonna do suit integrity. So I just need 6 more cores to be able to fully upgrade this. I probably won't get that before the end of the game. Alright, so all the cheap stuff is gone. Next cheapest thing is reload speed. Oh, actually, I can sell these carbine rounds as well. Alright, so at least I have more health. And that's getting closer and closer to max. It's funny because obviously I'm recording all these like ahead of time. And this is going to come out probably, I think, the 12th or so. Somewhere around there. And I'll just be coming back from my trip at that point. So that there. We have that there. Okay, I think that was specifically just for that. But once I get back from my trip, I'm actually going to start playing this. in New Game Plus. So I think I'm going to probably have it finished after this part, if I had to guess. A soldier's duty. I know you won't read this letter, but I couldn't leave without a word or a final confession. You must understand that I was a soldier, and a soldier's duty is to protect the people. Unfortunately, I realized too late that those whose orders I was following didn't share this sentiment. When they ordered me to kill again, I not only disobeyed, I turned against them. After that, there was no turning back. Good. You don't want to... If you don't want to follow orders because you know it's not good for you, don't do it. Mush. The right thing. I don't know if I did the right thing, but I guess because I helped him, Zibbert could stand by his patients until the end. I transported something here from the steelworks. I don't know what it was exactly. Something they kept under lock and key during the steelworks lockdown. Something important. A being. A visitor, he called it. Yeah, the Pathfinder. He was... So, yeah, so the guy that they kept, I thought was the Warden, but I think that's the Pathfinder. He was originally going to move it to Unity Hospital, but they saw through his plans. He knew they'd be waiting for him there, but he went back to do his duty nonetheless. I respect that. A man unafraid of the consequence of his actions. He probably shared the fate of his patients and the remaining staff. He reunited with his own. I wish you and I could do that. So, why were they trying to protect this guy? Or help... Well, maybe help him is the wrong word. But, like, it almost seems like they were trying to help. Like, help him. Maybe because of what Veronica said? Because Veronica said she knew him at some point, right? Isn't that the idea? She said something about knowing him? Sorry. Okay, there's the sword. I guess handgun ammo. Okay, we'll go over here. Atonement. As for me, the nuns let me stay and gave me my own cell, even though I didn't want to join their practices. They look forward to the end of our world in their own way, but they allowed me to greet it as I wished. They pray. I can now hear their voices becoming one. Lydia, my dear, please forgive me. Oh, so this was her husband. So this is we have the mom and the son. I should have been there for you when we lost our son. I fear this was all for nothing. I need to go. One of them is waiting. You were right. They do exist. Yours forever, Krzysztof Marzik. I wonder if he's here. Oh, I guess this is probably him. So what do I have? I have... Okay, so I have this.
Establishing connection with the phylactery.
Carbines deal additional damage while not moving. So this is the father. And I think there is something with having all three of these together. There is something that, like, I don't want to do this because I want the headshot. But like I think there's something to do with like the essences being together. Let me look this up real quick. Yeah, because there's like... Yeah, so like there's trophies tied to... There are trophies tied to this. Right? Yeah, so to get the togetherness trophy, you need to have all three of the Marziks together. Right? Like that's the idea. Because there's... So yeah, so there's gathered together the essences of Lydia, Marcel, and Christoph. So that's one. Then there's finish the game with Edward's essence, which I still have. Which I still have him, and that one's Punk's Not Dead. Right? That's no. Oh no, I have. No, I got rid of Edward. Never mind. So yeah, Edward was the first one that you got. So that you finish the game with his essence, and you get an achievement. And then there's finish the game only with essences appointed by the collective. So Edward, Archer, and Zibbert. So those are the main story guys. So they're all story related. So, because yeah, you can't choose Gabriel. So if you have Edward, Archer, and David, that's how you get the Orthodox. So that's how you get all that's the achievements that are tied to doing those. So I'm not gonna do this because one, I want to keep Archer, but in subsequent playthroughs when I have all my weapons like upgraded and shit, I'll probably go back and do those. I mean, it obviously it clearly requires you to do like multiple playthroughs just to do those, but yeah, so there you go. I think that's the fourth guy that we found.
I know why you defy this condemned threshold. It was revealed to me. I know why you awakened again from their endless sleep. The slumber of vacant.
Well, I'm back here. Oh, god damn it. I just realized. I forgot the sword. I totally forgot because I was talking about like the essence thing and I fucking spaced. Alright. Back we go. It's alright. But yeah, so that's like that's the whole idea behind that. It's clearly like you can get basically you can get two of them if you keep just the main. If you keep Edward and if you keep Edward and Archer and David, you're gonna get two achievements, which is the Punk's Not Dead and the Orthodox. But you need to get the family if you're going to get the third one. So technically on your first run, you can do 2 of the 3, and then the second run you can do the third one. But I'm not even currently using the carbine, so... Alright, so let me go ahead and sell this and those. Okay, so stability. Yeah, let's just do stability to max. And then I'll probably save up for clip to get clip to max. We'll dump those off. I don't know if all this is kept in here in New Game Plus. I hope it is.
Waste of flame, your tongue and waste your breath. For his words are poison and his thoughts are blood.
Alright, so...
He is ours.
Cauldron.
He is the thorns in our heads. He is the nails in our wrists.
Okay, so the sickle is in place. Sickle fronts its side. The child sits on the left. So I'm assuming the child then goes here. Right? Their shield and their sword closest to the gate. It says one rose forged to steal the other fosters life. So the cauldron where the trident could never reside. So the sword and shield closest to the gate. So I think maybe the trident goes here, and then the cauldron goes here. Maybe the cauldron is in the right place? No. Well, maybe it's, if it says like its child sits on the left, does it mean to the left? Does it mean to the left of where it is here? Does it mean to your left being here? Okay, so it says shield and then sword. So maybe shield goes here. The cauldron where the trident could never reside. Sickle fronts its side. Let me put the cauldron here, and the trident here. No. Let's put the trident here. Cauldron here. I feel like maybe I should switch the child to here. Let's put the cauldron here. Okay, let's put the cauldron here. No. Uh... I mean, the child sits on the left, the sickle fronts its side. Their shield and their sword closest to the gate. Oh, so maybe the sword and the shield both have to go in front. So the shield and then the sword. Wait, where's the sword? The shield and their sword closest to the gate. The child sits on the left, the sickle fronts its side. Well, maybe it means like front. Well, I mean, the child, it does say on the left. So it could mean it's literally going on the left. Sickle fronts its side. So, like, what it means is, like, it's on the same level as the child. The cauldron where the trident could never reside. This is the one that's got me. I mean, I guess I could put them in either position, right? I'll put the cauldron here. Put the trident here. We'll see if they... Okay, well, I guess that was right. That was the only part that I didn't really understand.
Let's end this.
I'm just trying to figure out, like, it says, like, one... Oh, I guess, like... Because it's basically said that, like, one was life, one was death, right? So, like... Oh, okay, so these are all weapons, right? So they all kill. But the cauldron... Maybe the cauldron stores water, and that gives life. The child is life. The shield protects life. Maybe that's the concept? I don't know. Shall we, maybe take out a couple of, insurances? Because that looks like it's gonna be a boss. If I had to guess, probably the nun lady. Welcome to church.
I need this traveler. Back off, or I'll fire.
Well, you probably should, because... Woo! guess that didn't really do much for me. Roasted. Wait, so can I not, like, break these anymore, or? Oh, nice. Fuck you. Get out of the way of that shit. Okay. Oh, I guess we're... I don't know where the fuck I'm going. Well, I guess the Arbalest wasn't really the one for this. Wasn't really good for this fight.
My sins. I feel the same with you. Is my father with you now?
You know what? Again,
Yes, he is.
well, he kind of is.
I would so much like to tell him. To tell him that we were both wrong. We just wasted our time together. I'm sorry for that. God is giving me one more chance to meet him. My real God. Not this thing. This time, I will not be afraid. I will not hesitate. I will not back down. Now, into your hands, Lord.
Okay. And we'll just go ahead and delete that.
I found the Pathfinder.
So this is the Pathfinder then. This is the guy they brought here.
He's gone. What?
In DF077.
The Warden? Did he know? Why hadn't he told me? Accessing predecessor's travel log. Attempting data salvage. Your last target.
Veronica.
Veronica Kaminsky. Did you stop because of her?
So I was right the entire time then. The Warden, the Warden and the Pathfinder are the same person, right? Like he was the person who came here. I was correct the entire time.
There's something more. A message.
This is a warning. I am leaving because I no longer believe in the validity of the vocation. Maybe it is to my own misfortune that I got close to people. But when I did, I discovered what they really were. And so, I don't think our work helps them become a better being. They are perfect now, in their imperfection. Full of hope, unyielding, bright, and deciding their own fate. That's why I won't let them be put together into the cogs of a machine that dehumanizes them. And above all, I can't let anyone else take her. For
Veronica.
she was the only one who saw one of them in me. Fortunately, I believe I have found a way to stop it all. No more extractions. No more awakenings. But for those who are still there, if somehow you are there, do not follow. Don't trust in the collective. All that matters to them is their own hunger.
You just wanted to protect people? Protect her. That's all there is to it.
Okay, so he wanted to basically... So what? Was he like... Okay, so let me try to put this together a little bit.
We're still due some explanations.
Clearly.
Let's get you back to the terminal.
So what? Was he like... So he came here, right? We know he was captured by the military. So what? He met Veronica and was like... Oh. And was like, what, obsessed with her or whatever? And he didn't want to, his target was her. He was supposed to extract her. Oh dear, I think it's running time. Oh, shit. Well, that was my fault. Yeah, I know. So he didn't want her to die. He wasn't going to extract her. So yeah, my thought is, right, is that he like, well, but how did this whole thing come about? Because the question is if him coming back in time did cause all of this, why would he have come back in time to begin with? I still don't understand the Terminator connection, right? Where the reason why he came back was the idea that, like, again, was it like Terminator? In the sense that, like, the future, they're sending back shit into the past to prevent the future, but the future exists because of the past. It's just a big fucking loop. What the fuck? Where all these people come from?
Warden?
Not again. All right. I'm all right.
Because my thought is, right, is that, like, he comes back, they capture him, he comes back, right, they capture him, once they capture him, the change starts to happen, right? Maybe? I don't know. Okay, well, I guess we're sticking that in there. Can I use this, please? Okay, yeah. I want to sell all of these. Okay, reload speed. But like, what was his obsession? What was his obsession with Veronica?
Warden,
I have a feeling we're probably going to be going in there.
where are you?
Get fucked. The Pathfinder's already been here as well. Just like the Warden has. Well, I guess technically they're one and the same. Learn what's behind the door. Okay, that's the key for the door up there, probably.
What is this place? What's behind that door?
Alright, well, I have no use. Jesus Christ.
Dark. There's only dark.
Veronica. Do you think maybe I'm Veronica? I've been kind of thinking about that maybe a little bit. I'm wondering if maybe I'm Veronica. Woo! Because, like, if he was obsessed with, like, making sure she didn't die, right, then maybe what he wanted to do was extract her, because he didn't want to extract her to give her to the
You
collective,
better be here.
right? He wanted to extract her maybe to keep her alive forever. So maybe what he did was he did extract her, but then he put her into a traveler, i.e. me, so he could try to fix all of this. Maybe?
In my plans. She awoke on her own. By some miracle, the Rev Capsule's Traveler launch protocol was triggered, and before I knew what was going on, she was already sitting there, connected to the terminal. I know I promised myself that I couldn't intervene anymore. But if I didn't get her out of there, she would fry. Why doesn't she remember anything? I have to wait. I have to keep my distance.
Yeah.
I have to keep quiet.
That makes it seem like maybe I am Veronica. Because, like, okay, so let me kind of try to see if I can put this together. my thought is right is that okay, this entire thing is a loop, right? The traveler, right, knows that like this entire future happens, right? Goes back in time to try to prevent it. Ends up getting captured by the military. Nothing is prevented. The entire thing happens as it's supposed to anyway. Oh, here's a comic. Comic 10. Featuring cutters in A Town in Hell. 181. All of it happens anyway. Nothing actually changes, right? And we got a core, I just noticed. Basically, he meets Veronica, becomes infatuated with her, as he's... I mean, this is him as the Pathfinder, right? Everything starts to happen where the change happens. He becomes obsessed with Veronica, trying to keep her from dying, knowing that this is going to happen, right? And is basically told by the collective, who would be the minds of all the fucking people that are that were extracted because of this, to extract her. She's the target, right? My question still is, right, what about all the other travelers? My question is that are these other travelers people from the past that either did something to the collective or wronged somehow? Because, like, obviously the Warden and the / Pathfinder, he's the cause of all this, right? Like, he's obviously like the kind of the, I guess you could say, the architect behind all this going on, right? So if he knew Veronica and he was like infatuated with her, then my thought is that he was... is that I am Veronica. I just don't know it because I don't remember. Maybe? I mean, because that's what makes sense to me. Is that, like, I am the person that he doesn't want to die, so he's turned me into a traveler to carry out what should happen. I don't know. I'm trying to piece this together, but I'm not sure. Results. Post-awakening standard cognitive trial assessment. Data extracted from the Rev capsule in Sector A31 indicates 57% compatibility with baseline model. Conclusions. Stagnation. Too much loss, too little recovered. Progress in name only. Drifting between failure and something that barely resembles success. This won't hold. So, I mean, he's obviously, like, he's probably also creating... Yeah, I was to say, he's also probably creating more travelers, right? He's kind of like the architect behind all these travelers. And he just keeps, like, experimenting, right? Maybe because he's trying to create a traveler body that was good enough to store Veronica, and maybe I am just the next in line, right? Maybe that's the idea, is maybe I'm just like the next in line, and he's seeing like the results he's wanting to see.
If it's all you're doing, or the other ones.
Wait, what? I mean, so like clearly, the reason why we're seeing all of this, like, the reason why we're seeing all of these
all this to them.
anti-gravity and all this stuff all over the place, right, is because the Traveler, because the Warden has set all of it up, right? He's basically inherited this world that has fallen. And he's probably been here for hundreds of years, if not maybe longer, thousands of years, right? And he's just like inherited this dead world that he's like now experimenting on, trying to see if maybe he can like undo all of this. But I don't think he can, right? Because it's really, if we think about it, it's really kind of a loop. Oh. What the fuck? Oh god, I'm lost.
What happened to us? I was your friend.
You're not real. Yeah, you're not real.
It's me.
Let me go. Kind of fucking stuck here. I am so like fucking lost in this shit. I'm like, everything's all fucked up now.
With each attempt, everything becomes more and more chaotic. Her ego reacts with an outburst of aggression and fear. She screams, panics, struggles, sometimes even cries. proper, very human reaction. So I know I'm close, and that there is hope. But when the starting sequence ends, silence lingers. Everything seems to be working properly. But she herself just doesn't react. I feel that she is in there and functioning. But it's almost like she doesn't want to make contact. Like she's trying to hide.
Well, maybe it's because of the shit you've done. Maybe it's because of all this shit, don't you think? Okay. We need to... So we need to go up this wall. Down the floor. Okay. We need to go up here. Aha!
Do you remember? Did you know that you were the Pathfinder?
I think he does. Maybe. I don't know. But I think he might. He might.
Trial number 320. Essence implementation successful. Access protocol successful. Trial number NT-3576 operational.
Essence implementation.
Oh my god. Is that Veronica's body? Oh no. That might be What's-Her-Face's body. Is that, what's her name? A. Is that her? Oh no, it is Veronica.
You.
What the fuck? Fixing things.
Welcome back, Pathfinder.
What have you done? Just when I thought we were actually beginning to accomplish something, just when you were starting to be complete. You have ruined everything, you monster.
Monster? It's you who made me this. Why? Why did you make me like this?
Because she would never give up.
What?
She would try to save humanity at all costs. And so, you were to be what is left of it. Because her essence, no, her soul, would have lived on in you.
You dare to call this living? I don't even know who I am.
You are not her.
And the vocation? Was it all a lie?
You and your vocation. Did you ever really think you were saving any of them? I just needed something to replace the damage in her memory matrix. So I did it with a traveler's behavioral core, and I filled the gaps with what I once was. I knew she would change, yes, but I still thought she'd stay herself. Oh, how wrong I was. Instead, I was left with you. The very thing I once refused to be.
Why? Why didn't you tell me who I am? Who I once was?
I thought I was giving you the most human of gifts. I imagined you would wake up without what bound you in the past. That you would be a new person in this new future, this new chapter, and you would make it your own, that you would be free. And instead...
Free of what? Look at this shithole.
Serve. But you do serve well. And so I still have a chance to start all over. And this time, I will get everything right.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
Things.
Oh, shit. What the fuck? So that's how these rifts get open. With that sickle thing. That's the weapon that we saw in the blueprints. He can literally open up the rifts with that sickle. Hello? Dominoes?
Hello?
You are in danger.
It's you. But how did you...
The moment I was dreading seems to have just arrived.
What are you...
I don't know how it happened. I thought that my being in the past was holding back the awakening of my successor. But alas, I sensed a presence. One of us appeared in this timeline. He will probably want to replace me and continue the vocation. The only thing I can do is switch off to give us a little more time. They won't track me down so so easily then.
Wait. No. No, absolutely not.
It's real, Veronica. Don't trust any of them. They will not hesitate. They are not me. For them, you are to be next.
Well, he's just lying to her at
If
this point.
fate gives us a chance, we will meet again. But for now, our paths must part.
Stop. We can still think of something.
Goodbye.
Hello? Hello?
What have you done?
So this must be the building then from the cover, or at least part of it. We are gonna come here. All right, confront the Warden about the truth. For their core. I don't want that. Alright, carbine cartridges. I'm just gonna sell both of these because we got a good amount of those. Arbalist bolt. And put that in there. That in there. Load that. I gotta do that first. Okay. So I have 2 cores. I'm hoping that I'll get probably one more before the end. But, yeah. Shotgun shells down here? No, just handgun. Actually, I should probably just take those other 2 out, shall I? Because I have plenty of health. Take that.
I cared for her so much. I wanted nothing more than to preserve her, protect her. She took her away from me. If only I hadn't made so many mistakes. It doesn't matter. I can reverse it. I can stop it before it even happens. I located my Veronica. I know where to find her. This time, I will succeed. I will take her to the future in which our technology was still fully functional and nothing will ever part us again.
So he's just gonna kidnap her from this place. Push that out the way there. Alright, so, I think we're gonna save it there. 2600, I don't think I can do anything else. No. So yeah, we're gonna save it there, and when we come back next time, we're gonna finish this. Clearly, we're gonna go after the Pathfinder and put a stop to his bullshit. And yeah. So I will see you all in what shall be the finale. Goodbye.